இதுக்கு தான் ஊருக்குள்ள ஒரு ஆளினால் அழகராஜா தேவைங்கிறது.
Hello friends, welcome to my channel All in All Adityan.
It's a wonderful Sunday lunch. So what's cooking? We are going to be making gobi masala and fresh green peas pulao. Got some roughly cut about 2 medium-sized onions, some 2 tomatoes, ginger garlic paste, cashew nuts, some chilies and some spice herbs. Okay, and I have the whole spices here. Some bay leaves, some jeera, some salt, elaichi pods and all that. Got my wok ready, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. This is normal cooking oil. You can add butter if you feel like. Wait for the oil to get hot. I'm starting to put the whole spices. We'll not be using any garam masala here, just the whole spices. Roughly about 2 tablespoons of jeera, some 2 tablespoons of salt, a few leaves, bay leaves, a few crushed cinnamon sticks, some cardamom pods and a few cloves. You want to saute them nicely. It'll take about a minute. Then we're going to add the onions. The onions have to be sauteed for about 3 to 4 minutes. I would like to give them a nice brown color. Make sure the raw taste of the onion is gone and little golden brown color is there, so it adds to the taste of the gravy. Little salt now. This is roughly about 2 teaspoons of salt. Salt will help the onions to get caramelized quicker. Now adding in the tomatoes, roughly about 2 medium-sized tomatoes. That should do. We'll be adding some green chilies now. You can use as much as you like or as little as you like. Want to saute them nicely and then cover them with the lid. Hold it for a few minutes. This is for the pulao. I got 2.5 cups of basmati rice soaked clean for about half an hour and strained off. 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. Oil is hot. Putting in the leftover spices. Make sure they are sauteed nicely. Now I'll be adding in some handful of onions and some cashews. And to saute the onions nicely so they also have a little bit of color in them. Should take about a minute. Add some slit green chilies. I have used 3 long green chilies. Now adding the fresh unboiled peas. Roughly about 200 grams of peas. Some few fresh mint and some coriander just to add in the flavor. My rice is soaked already, half an hour soaked. This is 2 teaspoons of salt. We can adjust the salt at a later stage. So for 2.5 cups of basmati rice, I'll be using 5 cups of water. I've added some kasuri methi because peas has no flavor of its own. We need some flavor, so I'm adding in methi. We have to put about 5 cups of water. If you're making biryani, we can use a little less water because we'll be adding lots of tomatoes and curd in the biryani masala. But for the pulao, the ratio is 1:2. So 2.5 cups of rice. I have put about 5 cups of water. I'm tasting the salt in the water. It should be a little salty. Seems okay now. I will be adding the rice. Just wait for the peas to boil up nicely and the water to boil. Then we will add in the rice. Give it a nice stir. I'll wait for the rice to come to halfway through like this. Took about a few minutes. 90% of the water is over. We'll be adding a little, about half a cup of milk just to bring in the color. and a few sprinkle of jeera powder. Now we'll close the cooker and put it in sim. Put the flame in sim and wait for about 10 minutes. I have added a few spoons of ghee, fresh mint and coriander chopped up. I'll be closing the cooker now. The flame is in sim, and then I am also putting the whistle, the weight. You're going to wait for 10 minutes there. Now back to the gravy, adding some turmeric powder, some ginger garlic paste, a little bit of water, and some cashew nuts. You can add as much cashew nut as you like. It will make the gravy richer. If you don't have cashew nut, you can replace with cleaned peanuts. You want them to simmer for a while, roughly 2 minutes. Then we are going to cool it and blend it in a mixie. So it's ready now. That's the puree. Okay, nicely washed. A little bit of water. Want it to come to a very good boil. It will start to get thick. Some jeera powder just to top off the flavor. It's ready. The cauliflower is almost ready. Just going to boil for about a few minutes. Simmer it. Fresh coriander. That's about it. You can taste it and maybe add a little salt or sprinkle a little sugar if you feel like. So finishing off with a dollop of butter. Our restaurant style gobi masala is ready. Let's check out the rice. About 10 minutes, just letting off the steam. Let's see how's it done. Oh, everything looks lovely. Rice is not at all mushy. Let's break it up and see. Wow, so delicate. Aroma is wonderful. Okay guys, Mutter Pulao and Gobi Masala is ready. Thanks for watching. See you guys in another video. Bye.